everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're gonna go over all the things that I'm super behind on. Okay, not even all the things, just some of them. So let's get to it.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
So yeah, I am behind on all the things. Some of the things aren't even gonna make it into this video. I was gonna make a one big video now, though, covering a bunch of the things I've missed. So not everything, but some of it. So this video is going to include a quick look at the community awards. They did the proper post for like the final voting and some other fun stuff I didn't notice. Then we're gonna do when should you summon kind of conversation, and that's going to be pretty quick. I'm going to do my best TLDR there. Then we're going to talk about the patch notes, quickly go through those, the ones that will be for the actual patch that's going live on the 15th. Then we're going to end with the August content update preview, because I haven't even looked at all of it myself yet. So let's do all of that together. There will be chapters, so if you want to skip a part, you can just skip to the next area if you don't care to hear about something again. But first, I do want to mention something funny, guys. So our Gear Raid 2 event's happening, right? I still have not done my stage 20 and 21 yet. This has been one of those things where I know it's just timings. It's very easy to gear and actually do that, to actually kill. And I just haven't re-researched my timings, I haven't re-practiced my timings, and I just haven't had time to work on timings and do all that. It's not that it's hard, it's actually probably one of the easiest things to do because it doesn't require much. I just kept being like, oh, I'll make that for a video next time. Oh, I'll make that for a video next time. And that never came. The next time just never came. Now I have like 6 videos I could make right now for Watcher. And that's not even counting that. So instead, I have a fun treat for you guys. Odd One Gaming, who, yes, is my husband, he started covering Watcher primarily and dropped Dragonair from this channel. So if you guys want to go give him a sub over on his Odd One Gaming Gotcha channel, not on the Raid channel anymore for Watcher content. Everything is going to be focused around Watcher of Realms on this channel for now. And maybe in the future he'll go back to Dragonair content, we'll see, but this is going to be all Watcher of Realms focus, so make sure you're subscribed to him. But either way, he actually, yeah, he's been putting out more content showcasing his stuff, and he's going to do my Gear Raid 2 for me. I said I was never going to let anyone do it. Fastidious offered, other people offered. I can do it, it's just a matter of time. And I'm like, you know what, Odd One wanted to make a video today regarding Gear Raid 2 because it popped, and it's like the perfect time to just, you know what, use my account. So he's going to do it for me, and why not? And you guys can learn from him and see how he pushes my account to do the stage 20 and 21. But he does have videos on other stuff in the past related to his Gear Raids. So if you guys go to like Watcher of Realms on his Raid channel, you're going to see he has great videos, 9,000 views, on his Gear Raid 3-19. He has AMR, he has 119. I think he has some of his like 321 done. Yeah, so he does have Watcher Gear Raid, his Gear Raid 221. He does have content there as well if you search Watcher of Realms on his Raid channel. But yeah, that's my first little plug here before we get into the content. So, okay. The content. Let's do the thing. Alright, so we had the Community Anniversary Awards. So this was a top 10 creators voted on by the people from the forums that were passed around. And yeah, it's a good list for sure. We get some really cool rewards. I'm really excited to see some of them. Some of the stuff they told me they're going to do sounds really fun. Sounds like they're going to make a little video or something about it too. And we get... I don't know if we're getting the same content creator frame that I already have, but people are going to get frames and some like privilege passes and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, so it was Fastidious, War Guides, me, Destined, Ash, Ronaldo Plays, Mark Deer, Dan Heilman, My Bucket ROG, and Hell Hades. I think that's a fun list because it includes like the big names that are, you know, came into this a little bit later, like Ash and Hell Hades. It includes the OG, like Mabucket, and then like, and I know Mark, Dan, me, were around from the very beginning. Ronaldo has definitely been a great up and comer. He's really, really good work, really smart guy, and War Guides is just awesome as well. And I definitely think Fastidious deserved the #1 spot there. He's just a content beast, so well deserved there. I also really like that they did this kind of like Discord mod stuff. The mod who was the most active at helping players in the official Discord, providing support and guidance. Sunny, comedian, Yunfo, or Yunfo? I never said it, I don't know. And Moreno as well. And then voice the players, the mod who's the most active in collecting player feedback in the official Discord, making sure the players' voices were heard. So I don't know if this was voted on or this was like internally voted on by like the managers, or they voted for each other, or the people voted. I actually kind of missed the moderator voting stuff. But Chan, I'm not going to try to pronounce all these names. But yes, you see there's a nice little list there. And then Community Watcher maintained order fairly in the Discord and created a friendly, harmonious environment. So that was Iga Cool, Apollo, and Lyle, the main mods. So really nice that they did a quick little feature just to show appreciation for the moderators. And then there's even this section here with the community star, most dynamic player in the Discord. 37. Ooh, or 37. I'm not quite sure what they mean. Probably just a really active player that's always talking and sharing their builds and stuff. And then they had Suggestion Star of the Year. The player who asked the most questions in the Discord in-game suggestion channel. That's funny. Yeah, always analyze after. That's a really clever username. Best War Cabinet. Best Strategy Creator of the Year. Interesting. Someone who must have submitted to a lot of the events as F. Luffy. There you go. And then back with the content creators, these were the extra ones I already talked about. We had Mortar Mike with the best vibe, very well deserved. Destined with a very sarcastic, but yeah, no, it's funny. Best dressed. And then Slate with sexiest voice, which Moonton, come on, man. You do enough with your sex appeal already. I like sex appeal in games and stuff, but do we have to say sexy voice? Just make it best voice next year. Or something similar. Don't have to have it sexiest voice. It's a little cringe. But Slate has an amazing, yes, and sexy voice. Her voice is amazing and soothing and wonderful. She definitely deserves that one. So, good picks all around. Alright, now next topic. Should you summon? When to summon? This is more of a when to summon, I guess, because the answer is yes, you should summon. This weekend's really great. There is the fusion still going on, the shard summoning events, you can get rewards. There is a spiritual altar, and I think there is a Arrival of Heroes event at the same time. So that's always good to double up on lots of rewards. But there's lots to consider here. So I'm going to, again, do my best TLDR. So, #1, Ancient Summonings. This is what everyone's been waiting for. The big old Praetus banner and the new hero, Jira, along with him, who's our first normal damage, physical damage fighter for the Arbiters, who sounds really good. I really love the sound of her. She's also Northern faction, so that's really cool too for that Lord bonus. I didn't even notice that. I totally forgot. But we all want a Praetus. If you don't want Praetus, you're crazy. If you already have Praetus, you still might want to pull for this. But this is definitely 90% of people should pull. The only exception might be if you already have a few awakenings on him, and you're and you're not worried about getting like the final one anytime soon, which is still really good. But I say that even if you already have a Praetus, you should try to get awakenings. But we have more teasers, leaks in the works about some upcoming heroes. Well, one hero that might possibly be even better than Praetus. So I'm not saying that you should wait, honestly. But if you already have Praetus, and if you have multiple copies of Praetus, then maybe wait. But otherwise, just try to get Praetus. Get him A1, get him A2 even, who cares? He's got a good Lord bonus, and from what I hear, this next Arbiter, who's also a Watcher Lord, The Lord bonus isn't quite as good as Praetus as far as damage goes, but she herself sounds like she could be better. That's the TLDR there. You guys can go check out Destin's channel for more information if you want to hear about the new heroes coming. But I don't think we should live in the state of FOMO and like keep holding because something better is always coming. Praetus is the best hero in the game right now. Just summon and get your damn Praetus if you can. Go for it. Summon. Don't wait. Don't worry about it. We don't know exactly when the next one's coming, and either way, maybe you'll end up getting both, right? You never know. All right, and then we have basic two times, and a surprise invocation, and a sent summoning here as well. So this is a no for the basic 2 times. Personally, I always go for a 1+1 over a normal 2 times because even though the rates are lower to get a legendary, you still can, when you get a legendary, you know you're guaranteed to get 2, where you could still pull on your spirits here, even though it's a 2 times, and you could still take over 200 summons to get a legendary, and you only get 1. At least you know you're getting 2. But there's the nascent summoning event happening as well, so that definitely throws a spanner in the works. All right, here under the gala events, so we have the information here for nascent summoning. It is only invocation of spirits, not divines, which is the same as like the surprise invocation, which is the 1+1. I think most people should just summon for the 1+1 because you're getting double for the same pity. But if you are missing core characters and not missing shitty ones, then going for an asset could be smarter. It depends on your account. I'm finally to the point where I have almost everybody I could ask for, and the only heroes I don't have are all good. Like, I can't pull on the Nascent summoning banner and get a Cratch, or someone underwhelming like a Kaneza, or so, you know, like, which happened before. I've already got those weaker heroes. I'm not just gonna get an Absent. Like, if I pull something, I'm going to get Morrigan or Boreas, who's my main focus. I've been hoping to get one of these days. I'll probably never use him when I get him. It's fine. Or I could get Seraphina or Anai, Anai's definitely someone I want for Immortal Codex. Seraphina, I don't know that I would really use, but she's still new and interesting. And yeah, that's like it. Like my pool of who I don't have, I think that's it. So I have a good chance with such a small pool of heroes to get the ones I want, which would be Morrigan or Boreas. So for me, I think I'm not gonna pull on a 1+1, and I am gonna pull on the Nascent summoning because of that reason, honestly. Now, there's some cool stuff to come, I'm sure. I saw some really interesting banners to come, but I don't really think it's worth waiting. I think take advantage of the 1+1s if you can, and if you are missing some really big heroes and you want to risk it, and you're not gambling getting terrible ones, then go for Nascent. But I don't know that Nascent's worth going for if you could just get some crappy heroes as well. You might as well just hope to get 2 heroes and one of them not be crappy and get some awakenings along the way. That's kind of how I feel there. But in general, everyone should pull this weekend, especially new players. You want to build out your account. Might as well get 2 legendaries for the cost of 1, and might as well use those ancients and try to get the best lord and hero in the game. So really good weekend to summon. The only thing I would say not to summon for everybody could be your except for a brand new player that needs double rates, would be divines. If you're someone who likes to save your divines for 2 times and special 15 times at the same time, it's not gonna hurt. But yeah, that's kind of the when to summon, should you summon conversation for me. All right, so next up we have the conversation around our patch that's coming on, I think Monday. Is that Monday, Tuesday? Yeah, Monday, late Monday, so Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Tuesday. We have Void Rift, new stages added to Void Rift, known as the Epilogue. The access to Void Rift Epilogue has been added to the home screen. Commanders can challenge new stages to win rewards such as Ancient Summoning Crystals and Gleaming Meteorites. You first have to clear hard mode of Void Rift to do that. So a special new stage for Void Rift. Hero adjustments. This one's exciting because I do have Laya, the Lord. Ironically, they're making the Watch Your Lords better before they're going to release another one. That's interesting. Weird. But I like it, I guess. Alright, so Laya is now going to have an increase. So same thing. Increases faction team members' basic attributes by 15%. Then it's going to be periodically increases damage and healing bonus by 50% for 20 seconds instead of healing multiplier by 30%. And then the more faction allies that are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. And then when any faction team member is healed, their damage will instantly increase by 25% for 10 seconds instead of 15%. So she's going to be a nice little damage booster as well. I really like that. Sounds better. I'm happy. I have her. I might as well use her. Then our other epic lord for that faction is also getting a buff. So Ain is going to get, let's see, Blessing of the Light 2. Let's see. Increases, oh yeah, his lord skill. The same thing. Periodically increases damage and healing bonus by 30% for 20 seconds. When previously it was only 20%. So his lord bonus is getting a buff. And then we adjusted the skill description of Admiral Claw. So it used to say, let's see, pulls one enemy within attack range. Or no, this is the new things. Soul Lasher pulls one enemy within attack range with a chain to the front, dealing 150% damage and inflicting stun for 0.3 seconds. Cannot target airborne enemies. And then the Bloodstorm Annihilator says increases attack by 20%, but also increases attack interval. Soul Lasher removes stun from targets. Every attack launched reduces the 5% of current HP, dealing 180% damage to the main target and 40% splash damage up to 2 enemies in the main target. So that's kind of annoying. He can stun with one skill and then he removes his own work with the other skill. I don't even remember that. That's weird. Anyway, alright. They've also fixed an issue with Carnelian. So her Awaken 5 effect, which is a 20% chance to not consume soul essence upon triggering. Before, the unyielding state could not be triggered normally when the Awaken 5 effect is triggered. After the fix, the unyielding effect will be triggered properly. After the update, compensation will be provided to all commanders who own Carnelian at Awaken 5. Okay, that's not many, but yay. Alright, next up we have a Demon Soldier update. So in Gear Raid 1, you can now obtain shards for Scaleskin Champion from 19 to 21 with an increased drop rate only in stage 21. Drake's Chasm Daily, you can now obtain more Demon Captain shards for Maw within a single challenge. So instead of just getting one, you can get multiple. That's definitely better. Takes forever to try to update that guy. The number of shards required for Demon Captor upgrades is reduced. Oh, alright, upgrades reduced. I like that. Added a feature for you to switch between Demon Soldiers directly on the Demon Soldier Details interface. Balance some Demon Soldiers BP, very vague. Fixed an issue where the movement speed increased by Demon Soldier Scaleskin Warrior's passive was incorrectly applied to Speedster Demon Soldiers. Were they extra speedy? And then fixed an issue where Demon Soldiers sometimes could not be deployed in auto fights for Guild War. Alright, and then we have some gear adjustment, or gear updates. Adjusted a variant gear special effect on the house. Before, okay, it was no gold is required when enhancing this gear. Oh god. Thanks. You're like, who cares? After, now it has value. Increases damage by 2%. No gold is required for enhancing this gear. Okay, it's a little something, but whatever. 2% damage, I'll take it. Adjusted the chance of inappropriate variant gear special effects appearing on gear pieces of different sets. For example, defense focus gear would rarely appear effects on on pieces of attack focus gear. Okay. Alright, and then added some new variant special effects. Very general again. We don't know what they added. We'll find out. For the following mythic gear sets, their icon now includes an indication of gear of tier. Which, yeah, just based on the red sets, the special sets from like the gear dungeon, the red sets from the gear raids, and the other lower normal sets from the other gear raids as well. Stages, so there was a feedback regarding the uneven difficulty scaling in gear dungeons. So for gear dungeon 1 and 2, the stages are now, instead of 6 stages, there's 10. And pretty much there's your update there. So they added new stages of 3, 5, 8, and 10. The old stage 6, if you did that at the end, will now be the new stage 9. But there'll be some in-between difficulties to allow for some more gradual progression, I guess. So not a bad idea. And then a new stage 10 for those of us tryhards that already did it. Not us, I'm not in that group anymore. I'm not a tryhard. I'm trying though. Okay, here we go. After the update, commanders who have unlocked Gear Dungeon by the time of the update will receive 10 master keys to help them challenge the new stages. If you've cleared higher levels before the update, the newly added lower stages will be automatically cleared. I haven't done mine yet for this rotation, so I'm glad. But yeah, for example, if you cleared stage 6 in Gear Dungeon 1 before the update, after the update, the newly added stage 3, 5, and 8 will be automatically cleared with a 3-star clearance, and their first clear rewards will be sent to you via mail. That's to know. And this is a good one here. We got adjusted the drops for Extreme 1 and 2 in 4 promotion raids. Before, randomly dropped a certain amount of one of the items, which is Insignia 2 or 3, Mythic Extract, or Legendary Extract. After, it drops Insignia 1 and 2 for 1, and 1, 2, and 3 for 2. It just drops them all, I'm assuming, with no question. It drops some of each, and then with a chance to drop extra Mythic and Legendary Extracts. I hope that's what that means, because that would be really great if if you want to farm all the things. I mean, to be fair, Extreme 2 does not need to give us blue ones. Oh my god, this is dumb. This should be Extreme 1 drops 1 and 2, and Extreme 2 drops 2 and 3. You don't need the 1 in there. Because, I don't know, it just seems silly. We get blues so easily just by buying them out in the shop. Maybe they'll just... To be fair, if you could easily farm them this way, it might be better just to stop buying them out from the shop. Although I guess that's the point, is to save our stamina for more important things. I don't know. We'll see how that rolls. Alright, guilds and friends. Added a language filter to guild rankings, allowing commanders to check guilds by specific languages. That's really nice. Let's see, the character limit for guild slogan, guild announcements, guild mail is increased from 100 to 150, 150, and 300 characters respectively. And then commanders can now mark friends as favored. And added a feature to delete friends in batches. Commanders can delete those who have been offline for a certain period of time and other friends list in batches. Then added a restart button for friendly face-off in Arena and Guild War. Alright, and they did change the Guild War season duration. It was supposed to... There's some other notes I saw about bumping it up, which I guess I'll pop to afterward. But yeah, they changed the dates. But here we got... To ensure a better experience for commanders, the duration of Season 4 will be shortened to 8 weeks. The seasonal calculation phase will be adjusted from 8 days to 1 day. Other timings remain unchanged. So we're not going to have like a 1-week break in between times. I kind of like those week breaks personally, but that's because I'm being more chill with GVG and everything lately. Because I'm busy. Oh my god, I'm so busy. Okay, adjustments to subsequent seasons. Starting from Season 5, the preparation phase of each season will be adjusted from... Oh, so they're going to do... Okay. Each season will be adjusted from 2 days to 9 days, while the duration of other preparation phases remain unchanged. The seasonal calculation phase will be adjusted from 8 days to 1 day. Overall season duration will be maintained at 9 weeks. So just that in between, there'll be a long phase for some reason. Maybe because they're adding new maps and they want people to be able to experiment with them? I think. Alright, other notes. Added Rage Regen, Basic Attack, and Rage Regen Attack to the Hero Details page. You can now access them via Hero Attributes Details and tap the attribute to view the description. Added range indicators on the hero's skill description pages. Oh, finally! Because sometimes you just can't even figure out exactly what the ultimate covers. It used to show better than it shows now. I don't know what happened there. Added some secret achievements, time to explore. Added a hero sharing feature. Commanders can now share their hero development details to the chat box via hero interface. That's nice. Added a preview of BP change after switching gear pieces. with quick equipped and quick change. You can now copy and paste text between in-game and external sources. Okay. Optimize the visual presentation of some battle interfaces. Optimize the display of term explanations embedded in the enhanced talent descriptions on the promotion screen. Optimize the display of hero attributes and skill descriptions pages. Optimize some quests in Odyssey. Can I not have to get like 5 ancients from Gear Raid 2? That would be great. Optimize the losing side's camera movement each round in arena battle. Can you just optimize the camera to not move when we put it in a position? Optimize the layout of the hero's basic attack and skill description pages. Optimize the visual presentation of the gallery interface. And then the quick note on Guild Wars Season 4 is it was supposed to start later, but they're actually going to have it start on the 16th instead of like the 22nd or whatever it was. So that's a quick note there. Okay, now we have the August content preview to finalize, which we already talked about some of this, so let's just scroll a little bit here. So Thrilling New Update is coming the 15th. Some of that's already been talked about, so we'll go through that quickly. But we do have a new Lunaria skin. I love it. It's beautiful. The Golden Dragon Pass. Okay, or Gold Dragon Pass. I will be happy to get that. Commanders can unlock the Gold Dragon Pass to obtain Lunaria's new skin. I like it. It's beautiful. I don't ever use her because I have Araka, but we'll just pretend. Maybe I'll put her as my favorite hero so she's on the screen so she can at least look pretty. Void Rift Epilogue, release date after the update. So this is the one we already talked about. So the new difficulty will be, new difficulty challenge in the Void Rift, where commanders can take on one-time challenges against 3 new bosses. Blood Aegon, Razuk, Deity Soleil, and Tempest Tyrant. The following precious rewards can be granted: Gleaming Meteorites and Ancient Summoning Crystal. I like it. Okay. One-time battle. I like that. So they're showing here the Blood of Aegon Razuk. Razuk was sieged by Aegon, drained of his own blood, and submerged in Aegon's corrupted blood. His very soul was tainted by the impure essence of the ancient god. Commanders can choose heroes with strong single-target DPS to quickly defeat Blood God of Aegon Razuk. Alright. Suggesting Helga, Valeria, Falcia, Silas, and Wrath. And then the deity Soleil. She was once ready to ascend to the divine realm in a sacred golden thunderstorm. As she was on the brink of transcending the immortal realm, her path of godhood was disrupted by the power of the White Tower, causing her to fall and become trapped within the White Tower. Commanders can choose marksman heroes with strong single-target DPS to focus fire on deity Soleil. I like that they added a nice little story to it. So they're suggesting Iovar, Silas, Setram, Lucius, and Hex. Hell yeah, I wish I had an Iovar. And then Tempest Tyrant. Having been a tyrant in an ancient kingdom, he once partook in a gruesome ritual where the entire population was sacrificed to gain the gift of eternal life. It was during this ritual he laid claim to the power of the Tempest Spirit. However, the forlorn Tempest Spirit cursed him, leading him to eventually transform into his present state. Commanders can choose ground heroes with extremely high single-target damage to challenge Tempest Tyrant. So top picks being Valderon, Valeria, Ardea, and Lust. Ooh, okay. That sounds fun. This one looks interesting. Alright. And then Gear Dungeon 2 major updates. We talked about the changes to those already, so we'll skip that. New Guild Wars season. We are getting a new map. New defense tower placement map and new demon soldiers, including this frozen drifter. I like it. All right, let's go. And then also previous season's demon soldier, Imperial Pharaoh via gear raids. Shard Summon, we're going to have a Shard Summon event for an epic lord. Eliza, the shadow-dwelling scaleskin marksman, prowls the darkened reaches. Beware the tempest of her initial onslaught, for its ferocity knows no equal. Commanders can participate in various events to obtain shards for summon for Eliza, the new epic lord of the piercers. So people have been calling for a new Lunaria event, or at least a new epic piercer lord. They're finally giving it to us. So obviously ideal for Gear Raid 3. When deployed, Eliza gains invisibility and damage increases, making her extremely suitable for killing monsters that are still in the preparation stage on the right side of Gear Raid 3. As the Lord of the Piercer faction, Eliza can also increase the attack range and basic attributes of Piercer marksman heroes and her own redeployment. Time is extremely short. And then Watcher of Realms Insights. Okay, so we have some coming soon general. Ain is going to get a skin, which I like that. That looks really cool. And then a weird greed skin. Looks like he's trying to be like, I don't know, Boreas? I don't even know. Okay. And yeah, there we have it, guys. That was a pretty big update video. Lots to talk about, and I still didn't even cover all of it. I will try to do the conversation around any other dev insights the next time I do a dev insights video, so I'll just do 2 in 1. And if you missed it and you didn't check out my video from yesterday, make sure you check out what's going on with me and Fateless. I am now their community manager, and we're having fun in the Discord. And yeah, there's going to be community hangouts and stuff for hype along the way. We'll have some big updates for showcasing the game soon, with some demos and cool stuff being worked on behind the scenes. So a lot's happening. There is no game yet. Fateless is the company, not the game, but they are backed by Magic Media as their developer and team. It's a big project. It's serious. I hope people actually realize how serious it is. It's not just some content creators making a game. It's a serious multi-million-dollar invested project that's not going to mess around. We're going to make a great game, and I'm really excited to be part of it. So alright guys, thank you for watching. Again, go make sure you subscribe to Odd One Gaming. Link is in the description and comment. He will be posting my video or my Gear Raid 2 account takeover, but why not, later today as well.